All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the long-awaited return of the Big Mac and Tasty Show. Had a little bit, it was a patchy end of the week last week. Picano had some technical difficulties. Then I went to the Bruins game. Then I went to a bar and Picano was like, "Oh yeah, let's record at like 9 o'clock on a Friday." Just shocker, didn't work out. But hey, we're here now. Picano, how have you been? And I know the people have probably seen it by now, but there's big news on the tasty front.
Yeah, let's just go through it. I entered free agency last Tuesday morning. I put out a statement on my Twitter and Instagram, and then Wojbomb, Jet Passenbaum,
Big jet.
Schefter Bomb. We had a commitment video come out Thursday night rumblings into a Friday morning launch, and I am a New York Jets fan.
Coming home, some may say.
Coming home, some may say. That's what the video came out.
Hmm.
It was a dark couple days. Monday was definitely dark. Definitely thought
Mm.
about a lot of stuff. But the main thing was just I couldn't I think that the biggest deal of it was I was looking for change
Mm. Yeah,
in the
walk us
front office.
through why leave
Okay.
the Cowboys, and why
So
the Jets?
so I woke up. So on Sunday when they lost the Cowboys, I had a very, very dark Monday.
Really bad
And
loss.
and I woke up and I went to the gym and I said to myself, they're just I don't know how to think because I don't even know how to fix this team. Then in the group chat, I put out like a scenario and I just realized this is so fucking unrealistic. Even Madden couldn't do it.
Oh, I'm well aware. I was there. It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, we
So
told
then I
you.
was like, then I was saying to myself, okay, maybe we get Bill. And I was really, really hounded on it. And I was hounded on it.
It was a
It
bad
just
take.
it made perfect sense.
Except it
It
didn't.
made perfect sense.
Because you
The
have your
Cowboys,
head coach.
the Cowboys do not have a culture. They do not have a culture. Bill is the culture. Everyone says Brady
Yeah,
was the
but you got to
culture.
buy into Bill.
I know it's very hard to buy into him, but I think guys will because he has 8 rings.
And how many do the Cowboys have?
A lot.
Not not these Cowboys. This is
No,
not
not
the
these
the
these
same old
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
No, but not the same old. So then Monday night I went to sleep and I woke up Tuesday morning and I read a report saying that Mike McCarthy is more than likely going to be back. And that's where I kind of just said to myself, okay, this is what we have to do. I'm going to enter free agency on Tuesday, but
Hmm.
I'm not going to rule out
The
a
transfer portal,
I
probably a
yes, I
better
no,
term.
no, 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 no. It's free agency for pros, transfer portal for any change in college sports.
Yeah, but can't you go back in the transfer
You can
portal?
go back in free agency.
I guess that's true, but not many. You don't see many people do that.
No,
If
not
you
many
enter
guys do
free
that.
agency, you're probably gone.
Yeah, and a lot of
Maybe
people
that's where
thought
the
I was gonna
mindset
enter.
was.
Yeah, a lot of people thought I wasn't gonna enter, and a lot of people thought that my free agency was bullshit, but it wasn't bullshit. My statement is that I was proud to be a Cowboys fan, and still am the
Mm.
proud. I just I'm gonna enter, I'm gonna test my waters, and then see how it goes. And I wasn't I in the at the bottom, and you can attest. And I said in the group chat, and I said it in the speech that I was not ruling out in return. So then come along Tuesday night, thought about it a lot, and then I brought it down to I got it to 3 or 4 teams on Wednesday afternoon on my lunch break. I got it to 4 teams. Um, and then I narrowed, sorry, 5 teams. And then I narrowed those 5 teams down dinner on Thursday.
Mm.
So actually, yeah. So if we recorded on Thursday, I would have had those three.
Right, right.
So I would have had those three
So what,
teams.
for the people who may not have been informed, what were the three it came down to?
So actually, the four that came down to. So the four
Four,
teams that came
four.
down to. So I'll give you the five. The five that came
Okay,
down
Jesus
to was
Christ.
the Bengals, Panthers, Cowboys, Jets, and what was the last one? Oh, and the Steelers. I
Okay,
like the Steelers. I have
it's a
there's a
weird
lot of
choice.
method into it.
A
There was
weird
a sixth
choice.
team too. The Raiders were the sixth team, and everyone knows why the Raiders were 16 because
Antwan.
we're turning a new leaf.
Yeah.
So I got it to 5 teams. So I got it to from 6 teams to 4 teams on Thursday. And then I got it to the Cowboys, Jets, Panthers, and Bengals. And the Panthers were really easy. I'm living in Charlotte. I live 10 minutes from the stadium. I can literally walk there. Just made
We did.
sense.
We did.
We
We have
did.
done that
We
before.
did. Yes. Then the Bengals, everyone knows I love Joe Burrow.
Joe Burr, Joe
I
Shiesty.
love Joe Burrow. And I love Joe Burrow and I love Jamar Chase and they are literally LSU 2.0. And I love them. I love the Bengals. So that was like the love. Like my heart was going
Your
there.
heart was there.
And
Yeah.
then the Cowboys, obviously, and then the Jets. So this is where I came into the Jets. This is where I got it from. You got a corner and Sauce. You got Garrett Wilson, who I think is elite. He's an elite receiver. Hasn't been able to
Hot
prove it.
take alert.
Hasn't been able to prove it because he hasn't had a quarterback.
You're talking about Trevor Seaman like that? Come on now. That
So
guy's a stud.
then I was like, okay, Brees Hall is also a great running back.
Mm.
They have a great defense, Quinnen and Quincy Williams. And as a kid, I always liked the Jets. I rooted for the Jets when I was like a younger lad. And then once my dad tried to brainwash me into being a full-blown Jets fan, that's where I was just like, this team just fucking stinks. I'm not doing this anymore. And honestly, I left the franchise and I have a franchise jersey and it's in my closet and I have another jersey coming in the mail as we speak. It should be coming in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's on the disclose.
Okay.
It might have a live pod.
Live unboxing. That'd be
Yes.
hype. That'd be hype.
But-
I'm looking forward to that.
And then I thought to myself, okay, A-Rod, we can win a Super Bowl within this window of A-Rod.
Okay.
So then I thought to myself, okay, window of
Ring
A-Rod.
chasing.
Yeah, not really ring chasing. It's more of just like there's potential because I wasn't going to go to a playoff team because everyone thought, okay, you're going to go to the Bills. Everyone said it to me. You're going to the Bills. Makes perfect sense. They're on a deep.
Anybody in our group chat said that.
Well, in my buddy's group chat, everyone that like in our group chat, where did you think I was going?
I thought you were gonna be a fucking Panthers fan. That one makes more sense.
Yeah,
I
a
was
lot of
like,
people thought that too.
I don't know why you would choose not to be a fan of the team. That's 10 minutes from you, Picano. You're gonna swap fucking franchise. You're gonna go to the Jets, who are a noted cursed franchise, have never been good.
The Panthers
ever.
have no hope. They have no
They
hope.
have a hope. They have a young QB. They have an owner that's fucking fired up. They're gonna bring in some good fucking people around him. They have some hope. And even if they don't have any hope, you can get tickets for $5 and walk in. Like,
yeah,
you're never gonna go to a Jets game. You live in fucking Charlotte.
I would go to a Jets game. I mean, like, I'm gonna go to a Jets game.
I
won't be going to a Jets game.
You were gonna go to a Jets game. You could get season tickets to the fucking Panthers. But
but that's neither here nor there.
And
then I thought to myself, okay, now we have a window. So we have a window of A-Rod, and then after that window of A-Rod, after the window of A-Rod, we get a new quarterback. There's so many young quarterbacks on the market right now. I knew with the Cowboys, I knew with the Panthers, I knew with the Bengals, they were stuck. Except for Joe Burrow. I mean, like, Joe Burrow is a top 5. He's a top 3 quarterback in the league. So top 3 quarterback in the league. Arguably top 2.
Yeah, but how are you guaranteeing getting some young quarterback after Rodgers? They don't just fucking grow.
Well, you're not. I'm not guaranteeing it, but I'm saying this. My thing is that there are so many young quarterbacks coming in from now until 2026. So there is a window of Super Bowl within that window, and then after that, there's a window of getting a young stud that Rodgers can mold. So
molded by Andy Dalton.
We will see, but I am a Jets fan now. It was one of the biggest pieces of news. A lot of people covered it, and I got a lot of love from the commitment
coming
video.
Home. Of course,
coming home. A lot of people.
I mean, some people equated it to the LeBron announcing he was coming home. I saw a lot of that. A lot of the kid from Akron coming back.
Yeah, the kid from Long Island's going back.
From Long Island.
I mean, it's not Long Island, MetLife's in Jersey, but the kid's coming home. The kid's coming home.
He's coming home. Hang the jersey.
Hang the jersey up.
Well, it was very exciting times. Not much has been happening on the Patriots front. Was Mayo the coach? No, I don't think Mayo was the coach last time we were here.
No.
Don't hate it. Don't love it. He said today that they're gonna back up the Brinks truck. So I mean, hey, that's exciting. Bring in T. Higgins, okay. Like, but the Red Sox
T.
also said
Higgins,
they
new
were going,
quarterback.
huh?
T. Higgins, new quarterback too.
Well, I don't think there's no one to really spend on for a
No
quarterback.
drafting
So
wise,
yeah,
draft
you'd get
draft.
probably Jaden. Like I'd be all in for that. I'm back on the bandwagon. And
Now
then
I have
I would clown you for of not having hopped on the bandwagon being a free agent. This is the perfect time to become a Pats fan. But you didn't want to hop on that bandwagon either.
now I have a question for you when it comes to the Patriots. I meant to put it in the group chat the other day. Um, Justin Fields is available
Yes, I
more than
want Justin
likely.
Fields.
You would
Yes, I wanted
throw a
Fields
third.
in the fucking draft.
So you would throw a
How did
third
you
at
let
him?
how did the Giants let the fucking NFC Bears trade up with them to get the pick when we had a closer pick than the Bears? We were only 4 picks a fucking way. We could have made the move up to go get Fields. But of course, no, they leapfrog us and we get stuck with fucking McCorkle Jones, who
So you're
thank
fine.
God. Hmm?
You're fine with a third round pick for him.
A third round. I'd give him a second round. I like if that's what the asking price is. I'm not giving
The
him three, but
the asking price is a one. I don't think they
he's
get a
not getting a
one.
one. I
They're
don't
not
think they
getting a
get a
one.
one. They know
But
teams know that they're desperate to make a decision at this point, so they
yeah,
either have to trade back from one, which I don't think they will. It just makes too much sense to trade Fields, get some value from him, and make it work with the 5 year window you get with Caleb, rather than having like you have to pay Fields next year. Um,
yeah. If you get
it's
Fields,
tough
I
that
think
way.
if you
I
get
think Fields is
Fields, then you get
a
more.
good QB.
I think so too. I've been on the Fields bandwagon for a while. I actually love Fields.
Me
I
too.
actually considered Atlanta for
Hot
Fields.
Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. I considered Atlanta for free
Hmm.
agency.
But they weren't. They're not getting Fields, so it's fine.
But just because he's coming home, I'm going to
Bill's gonna
Atlanta.
draft fucking McCarthy.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be gross, but he's gonna do
Ugh.
it. You know he's gonna do it.
Oh, that's so gross.
What pick did they have? Like they have like a pick to
They
get
have
JJ
7.
McCarthy. They have 7? No way. I
Yeah.
thought it was way later than that. I thought the
No.
Raiders had.
They're top. They're either 8 or 7. They are
I'm
top 10.
googling this right now. I don't believe you.
Because I saw
They
their
were in the
two.
fucking playoff race until the last week.
Yeah, but they have I don't remember who exactly what the scenario is. But the Jets were in the same position as them. The Jets were in a playoff hunt for a little bit.
Um, this is round one pick. Not this is November. Like, what the? Why can I not just Google this shit? What the fuck? This is so hard. They pick an 8 overall. Okay, right where they got
Yeah.
some dickhead last year. Oh yeah, that running back that Arthur
Bijan.
Smith fucking refused to use.
Yeah.
Also,
But you gotta think
you
about
could
it.
have been a hot Atlanta fan for your favorite college player ever, but didn't want
Could
to do
have.
that.
But you gotta think about it too. Their two needs, Atlanta, was quarterback and edge rusher. You get Justin Fields and trade for him, probably a second or third pick, and then you get Dallas Turner. You fill both those voids,
Or the
and you have
UCLA
money to
kid.
spend.
Yeah.
And you have money to spend.
Yeah, it'd be a good fit. I don't think they do it, but because it's gonna be Bill, and Bill doesn't
Yeah,
do that shit.
that's true.
What can you do?
That is true.
Let's pivot. We've talked a lot, some free agency. So, I wanted to speak on a different free agency, and I teased this right before you and I hopped on here. Yankee legend Aroldis Chapman signing with the Pirates. Give me your
What?
thoughts. Oh yeah, a very weird deal. I think he got like 1 year, 10 mil or something, and he's playing in fucking Pittsburgh. Are you
Well,
telling me nobody wanted Chapman at all?
I saw the Mets. I saw the Mets were looking at him for as a setup role for Edwin.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. A hard throwing lefty to go to the hard throwing righty.
Why didn't the team go after him?
I mean, I
And
guess
this
maybe
is 2 years in a row.
well, he got yeah, I guess he went to KC and then they
Because he
traded
went to
for him.
KC last
But
year.
he was
and then
kind of a bum, and then he still wasn't great. He got a ring though. Like he doesn't
he
have to
was
chase
good.
rings at
So
this
he
point. He's
was
chasing a
good.
bag.
He was good in Kansas City for that little bit. And then like he went to Texas, he wasn't terrible. This is just a Pirates move. This is a
Yeah.
Pirates move where they're in a situation where I hate to say it, they're not gonna win. I don't like
They're
shitting
the
on teams.
mid.
Yeah, they're just not gonna win anything. They're waiting for Skeens to get up, and
Hmm.
Skeens will probably be a mid-year kid.
He could be a September, yeah.
Yeah, he could be an August, September kid, but they'll use him as trade bait. He will not be useful.
Probably.
He will
Yeah.
not be useful there.
Because
I
they traded
saw
didn't they trade Bednar last year or some shit?
Uh-huh.
Or they, yeah. So I mean, they need a closer.
I
He's not
saw
bad,
that I saw that Snell he has had one offer,
really. Did
and it
they
was
say
from the
who?
Yankees, and that was before Stroman. So I'm guessing that offer
Oh,
is off the table now.
probably. Yeah, I don't think they would spend on him too.
So what's the deal with him? Is it
Hey,
just like
listen, for a team that has pissed off its fan base fucking to the nth degree this offseason, that was just linked to Gary Sanchez, Blake Snell's personal catcher, Red Sox should go out and get both of them. Why not?
I
Like
don't
that
I
that put
don't hate
asses in
it.
seats. You wouldn't piss off the people. Like there have been so many bad reports fucking out of the ownership. It's been incredible. There was another one that was like, if you don't think we care, like you're just bullshitting, man. And it's like you're setting a hard imposed cap like 50 million below the CBT line. Like what the fuck are we doing here, John Henry?
John Henry only cares about Liverpool.
Yeah, I know. Liverpool and the Penguins and an NBA team in Vegas
He doesn't
and the
really care about the
PGA.
Penguins that much.
Well, he bought them.
Penguins suck.
Yeah, so does Liverpool. He still bought him and he's going to make money off of him.
Wow, I just read a report Ron Rivera is going to interview for the Eagles DC.
I saw that this morning. That would be all. I would feel bad for Eagles fans for that. Just go from
Riverboat Riverboat Ron.
yeah, one shitty DC to another. Patricia's gone
Now,
too.
I have a question for you, Alec.
Sure, fire away.
MLB.
Okay.
So I saw this thing on Twitter that
Okay.
if you look at the top prospects, it's like we talk about this all the time.
Slapdick.
Prospect usage to trade.
Yeah,
Look at the Baltimore Orioles right now.
they're
They are
stacked.
about they are insane
I know
prospect. Like, why aren't they just moving them?
because they don't have to.
But the
Like,
thing
who would
is
they
like,
move? They don't want to pay a big star that they're gonna have to trade for.
but you
So
got to
they
think about it. You have to think about it too. You have Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday, Adley Rutschman. That's a big three right there. That's
yeah,
second, short, and catcher.
they've got a
Okay.
few other
You
people.
you have a
I
few other
don't know
players too.
names.
You are going to have to pay three of them
Right.
eventually. Eventually,
Yeah.
right?
Or let
This
them
is my
trade
thing.
him Machado.
They could pull a Machado thing. I don't understand these teams. They kind of just like
Because
jerk
they
off the
think
fans
they
with being like,
figure
"Oh, we have these prospects," and then they call them up, and they're nothing. Just like the Mets. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, Lou. I hate to say it. I know you're listening. I hate to
some of
say
them
it.
have been good. Some of them have been, like Alvarez has been good. I just think the Orioles know that it's not their window. Like they're not gonna win shit right now. They're better off waiting to see if like and they've made some supplemental moves around them, bringing in arms and shit. But
Yeah.
if they let all the prospects come up together, because they're all in the same like year or two window of all coming up to the majors, like we already started to see it last couple of years, that then becomes like a super team of hyped prospects, and you can fucking make something happen. And then you're
It gives
still
me
one piece away or whatever. You can go out and make the move, but they don't want to sell out for somebody, have them not pan out, and they just traded away half of their elite farm system.
it gives me 2017 Cubs vibes. 2016 Cubs vibes.
16, I was gonna
The
say.
year before they
One.
won the World Series. Because the
They
year
won
before
in
they won the World
16.
Series, sorry, then 15.
Yeah.
The year before they won the World Series. Because when they won the World Series that year, all those guys they called up, Bryant, Rizzo, not Bryant, Russell, um, Baez, all those guys were young guys. I think maybe
Mhm.
the only person was a rookie at that time was uh Russell and I think Baez, or maybe Russell and Contreras.
Oh.
Forget. But it just gave me that vibe. Just
Yeah.
want to just throw that out there.
And hey, it worked out for them. They won the ring that they needed to. They broke the curse.
Yeah.
And I think the Orioles next couple of years they're bound to win a ring at
Yeah.
least. Make them fans happy, which I don't know how many Baltimore fans there are, but hey, they've got good baseball team, great football team. I
Great
think
football team. Let's transition to that. What do we think? How do we feeling about this weekend? I know it's a little early to
this
talk about it, but
it's so tough because it's like I think this Ravens team is just a fucking wagon. And I don't want to bet against Mahomes. I don't, but Because every time I do, he fucking bites me in the ass.
It's like Brady, dude.
Yeah.
It's like Brady and Manning. I just don't get. It, it's I don't I don't know. I have a stat for you. Let me pull it up on
Okay.
my phone.
While you do that, I was like, I almost want to bet the look ahead line that we saw where it was Ravens plus 100 to beat the Niners in the Super Bowl. I'd rather bet that so I can say I'm not betting against Mahomes. I'm just betting against the Niners. I'd rather do
Yeah.
that than take like try to roll it over or some shit this week.
Since 2009, there hasn't been an AFC Championship game without Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or Mark Sanchez.
Or Mark Sanchez. Okay.
So
How
that's the
many
stat for you.
how many did Mark Sanchez fill that the other two didn't?
Mark Sanchez played in two of them, lost both.
Okay.
Yeah.
To who? Oh,
Um.
I feel like you've got that in the brain.
Oh, Manning and Big Ben.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Beautiful.
Oh, Manning and Big Ben.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
I think it was so off the top of my head, it was Manning when they won Manning when they went to the Super Bowl in um MetLife
Okay.
that year. And then Big Ben when they or was it Flacco?
I honestly,
I
I
can't
thought you
remember
would just
now.
know it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I ain't too
I think
pressed.
it might have been Flacco. But anyways,
So cool.
I like I said, I don't want to bet against Mahomes.
I don't either.
It's just like that team is just such a wagon. But like, can we also talk about this with the Ravens? We talk about this today, the eye test. How Jordan Love's gonna get the fucking bag. Where was the bag for Lamar? Why did this take so long?
Everybody looked at him, said he's got injury problems. He couldn't really throw the ball when he first came out. He
Because he didn't
had
have any receivers.
Well, yeah, he doesn't really have a ton now. I mean, he's still kind of dealing with just Zay Flowers. That's kind of all he's got. No, I guess likely, but it's not the greatest receiving core down there.
No.
He's improved as a passer. Like there's no question about that. But you deal with the year after year injuries. Like I think this is the first full season he's played in 2-3 years or some shit.
Yeah, I
I don't
saw
know.
something like that.
It's just
You got to
like
think about it now going to next year. If he's healthy and all these other guys get healthy, that AFC is a gauntlet.
bloodbath. Oh,
That's
it's
a
what it is.
gauntlet.
Everybody says that every year, and then inevitably somebody's hurt. But yeah, like I theoretically Herbert, Lawrence, Burrow, fucking Allen, Lamar,
Rodgers,
Rodgers, Mahomes, like that's
Tua. I
Tua,
mean, the
sure.
Dolphins
Two
as
and
a whole.
on, yeah, two and on.
Yeah.
Stroud boys now,
Stroud
Richardson.
boys now,
Like, there's a lot
Richardson.
of good QBs.
There's a lot of good G's and a lot of good teams.
Bailey Zappi.
But
Oh,
no,
guy's a
yeah, there's a lot
bum.
of good teams. It's just crazy to me that's just gonna be a gauntlet. I know that
Deshaun.
there's gonna be Deshaun, Joe Flacco in Pittsburgh. Joe Flacco in
He's
Pittsburgh.
got to hit all the teams.
Joe Flacco, I'm telling you right now, I don't care what anyone says. Joe Flacco will be in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform next year. I will guarantee it. Kenny
Okay.
Pickett will be getting hurt. They're gonna get Russell Wilson. What I'm keep seeing, and Russell Wilson's either gonna go find Jesus and leave the team, or he's gonna get hurt, and Joe Flacco's gonna come in and save the day.
Okay.
Joe Flacco,
All right.
guys elite.
Joe Cool.
Joe Cool. But yeah, my heart, like I said, my heart says my heart says the Ravens, but everything's just you can't bet against Mahomes. And then it's the same thing again. And then it's the same thing in the second game, the Lions and 49ers. Debo is out. Sorry, like 50-50.
Right. Which I looking at the statistics, they're really bad when Debo doesn't play.
Yeah,
And
they're
Detroit's
really
plus
bad.
7 right now.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're plus 7. Let me double check see if the lines moved since more of the Debo news has come out.
that's
But
crazy.
it's like
The
I'll
Lions are in the
take
NFC Championship game. How
and they're
crazy
plus.
is that?
It's fucking wild. I mean, I really thought that they were gonna turn out to be fraudulent. They've turned it on at the end, so shout out to them. But like, you remember when they played the Ravens and they got shithoused. Like
Yeah,
it was nuts.
I
And
don't care
they're
what
in
anyone
the
says.
fucking championship now.
Whatever team makes the Super Bowl from the NFC, they are getting fucking pumped.
Just place that. There we go. Boom.
Wow.
Detroit Lions, $25. There we go. +7. Why not? Why not
Why
us?
not us? Why not us?
Lions pride.
Do you think that they're gonna take Lions fans are gonna take over San Francisco?
No.
I think they do.
I don't think they'll let them. They won't sell tickets to them. That's how like most teams end up doing it, and everybody calls them pussies. But it's like it's what every fucking team does.
If they
They
make it to
sell
the
it to
Super
all their teams.
if they make it to the Super Bowl, that's gonna be 75-25 or whatever the other team is. 75% Lions fan, 25% of the other team.
Nah, I don't think
No
so.
way, dude.
I don't think
Or
so.
60-40. 60-40.
Maybe, yeah, sure. It's more realistic, but that's a lot of fucking asses and seats, man. And again, I think they all get like equal rights to the tickets or some shit. I don't
Well,
know.
it's also like Ticketmaster. They can't just fucking say like, "Oh, you can't come to the game because you're a Lions
Well,
fan."
that's a
There's too
resale. That's
many
a
of them.
resale. Yeah. But they will
But
sell
that's
through the
all it is
official
resale
site
nowadays.
first. Yeah, but some no, because it'll start from the official site, and some sites will do it where you can't resell it on Ticketmaster. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
true.
I don't know. What should we chat about? Oh,
I'm
I
watching
want
college basketball right now, and
to. Oh,
UNC is
your
playing Wake
least favorite
Forest.
sport.
Yeah, which is a surprise to me that I have it on.
I
What were you
was
gonna say?
oh, Bruins. Just gotta love being a wagon, huh? It's
Oh,
like they were not
they're
supposed to be
crazy.
they were not supposed to be good this year. Like this is
No.
supposed to be a down year after losing Bergeron. Fucking Lucic beats the shit out of his wife. It wasn't looking good. And now all the young kids are fucking balling out. I
Yeah.
love it, man. Christ, I went. The game was it was a 5-2 game. Pasta gets a Hattie.
Oh,
Like,
you
I
watched the
love
game
that.
versus Colorado.
Yeah, versus the Avs, and then they put up a 9 spot fucking against the Canadians. Like
Yeah, versus the Canadians.
these guys are a wagon. They're playing.
No,
They're
and they
playing
have
right
two.
now.
They
And
could have
Charlie
had two
Coyle just
guys.
scored as I was talking about it.
They could have had two guys, two goalies in the All-Star game, but Swayman's the only one going.
Yeah, because what's his name got hurt?
Who got
Allmark.
hurt?
Allmark
Yeah,
got hurt.
yeah. They could have had two guys in there.
Oh
I,
yeah,
I I love the Bruins. I think the Bruins are a wagon. The New York Rangers look like fucking hit or miss every night. They won. They won last
they
night versus
started
the.
hot.
Yeah, they won last night versus the Ducks. Lost the other night versus the Kings in the Jonathan Quick "I'm coming home" game.
Whoa.
Um, which was crazy. What?
Gotta talk about the island getting
Oh, the
fucking
Islanders.
Patrick Roy. Come on now.
Let's shout out Lou Mangia for texting on our group chat Saturday afternoon saying at me specifically asking who is Patrick Waugh. Now,
Like, come
fans
on.
don't know Patrick Waugh is one of the best goalies of all time. He was
One of,
actually,
if not the best.
if not the best, he is famously known for playing in Montreal for so long, pulling himself out of the game, going up to the owner of the team or GM and saying, "Trade me," going to Colorado and then winning a cup in Colorado. That is big dicking move.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to
It's
Colorado and coaches there, and I think he only coached like 3 years there,
yeah.
and he only coached like 3 years there or something like that, and missed
It's
the playoffs
Colorado.
twice by like this much and made the playoffs once. And then going into his fourth year, hired a PR team 3 days before training camp starts and basically said to him, "Hey, Patrick," they basically said to him, his PR staff said, "Hey, Patrick's not coming. He's done." And he never heard from the Avs since. And nobody thought that he would ever get a coaching job again. And who other than the New York Islanders just fucking took him off the street?
Fuck it, why not? I mean, they were really dog shit for a
Oh my
while.
God.
So
And you gotta think about it too. Like he's the best goalie of all time. Like best goalie of all time. Ilya Sorokin's a dog. He's sick. Why not have him in the same locker room as the best goalie of all time? Plus,
yeah.
he wasn't a bad coach. He actively said to the okay, how about this? He actively said to the Avalanche, "We need a goaltender." 2 years later, they go to the Stanley Cup and they win.
Come on now, the guy makes champions.
Guy makes
The
champions.
mindset.
So what happens now? The Islanders just fucking he
I think
goes
they're so far out of it. I mean, but
I don't think they're that far. Apparently he's known for just being a fucking like ruthless bastard.
I bet.
I saw a
He's
video.
old time hockey.
I saw a video on Twitter and he was chirping at these guys. making him redo it, bag skating them. Like they were just fucked. Like you just fuck youing them all, and then you look at like their faces, just like what the fuck is going on
They
here? But
haven't
they
had a
won
real
last night.
coach. They
They
won.
won last
Fired
night.
coach game.
Fired coach game. They won last night in overtime. I've always like my dad's a huge Islander fan. Obviously, Lou is a huge Islander fan. So double Lou squared,
Blue
triple Lou
squared.
squared. Shout out Lou's dad.
Hmm.
They're all Islander fans, and I'm a Ranger fan, and I feel more confident in the Islanders being better than the Rangers just because of coaching situation. Peter Laviolette's a great coach, going to coach the All-Star game. Do not feel comfortable with how he is going to take it in the playoffs at all.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I just find it crazy how you have so many different teams from your fucking dad. Like, what did you do when you grew up? You were just like, nah, dad, turn this shit off. I want to watch the Rangers. Like
Well, I would just go
what
upstairs
is
and turn
wrong
it
with
off.
you, man? Fucking watch the game with your dad. Cheer on the same team.
Well, you cheer on the Yankees and
Yeah, I
Texas
guess you have the
football.
Yankees. Yeah, yeah, you and your fucking bandwagons. Oh, I'm a Cowboy Yankee LeBron
No,
fan.
no, no, no,
Cowboy Yankee LeBron
no,
fan for the
no, no, no. You got it
longest
wrong.
time. For the
Yeah,
longest time.
yeah.
Like, what
I,
the fuck?
now I'm jetting the fuck up. I'm coming
Jetting the
home.
fuck up.
I think Salah's the truth too.
I don't, but
Yeah, a lot of
I
people
think he's
don't, but I
sal.
think so.
I think he's okay. I don't think he's anything special, but
So I said to maybe I said this to in our group chat. I forget who it was, and I was like basically putting over um I was you see Lou's text?
Mavs with Luca triple double.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
all
mean,
over it. I feel
yeah.
like that's just a fucking lock every time every
Well,
double
they're playing the
double.
Celtics, but the Celtics are on a back to back and they don't have KP, so
Uh um but I think I don't remember where I said it, but I was like, oh, it was in our group chat. Tyler asked me what do the Jets have to do this offseason? Go get Devontae Adams or Mike Evans. Go get Joel.
yeah. You can get Mike Evans. I don't think they're gonna get Devontae.
They'll get one or the other.
Yeah, they'll probably get Mike, or they can get a T. But T is going to be a
Nah,
Patriot.
T's gonna be a Jaguar, dude.
Going to be a Patriot, dude. The Jaguars suck. They're not getting shit, man.
He's gonna be a Jaguar, dude.
They got
Clemson.
Calvin. They got Calvin.
No, he's a free agent, Calvin.
Is he?
Yeah.
No, I thought
Calvin
they signed him to an extension. I thought when he got
only
there.
only short term.
I don't believe you. Hold on.
I'm almost positive he's a free agent this year.
That sounds like cap to me.
I might be two for
Ridley
two on your ass.
contract. Signed a 4-year contract. Oh, that's with the Falcons. Gay. I can't say that. Yeah, UFA. UFA. All right, fair enough. Stand corrected. Hand up, man down.
Yeah, 2-0. Yeah, they're gonna get. I have a huge feeling that wow, yeah, Chapman on the move.
Yep.
Also,
Pirates.
longest drought not making the NFC title game. Just saw it. Lions just snapped it. Cowboys 28 years, Commanders 32. Thank God I'm not
Yeah.
a fan of those two teams.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you got the
Yeah, there's
Yankees. It's pretty much the same drought.
more or less. For the fans that wanted to know who was on my didn't even consider list, it was the Ravens, it was the Chiefs, it was the Commanders, Eagles, 49ers, and Packers and Lions. A lot of people are asking why were the Lions not in any sort of consideration. The answer to that is I knew if I rooted them for a second. Well, first of all, I wasn't picking any. I wasn't picking any current playoff team, but I knew if I considered them for a second, I would have. They would have been on a 50-year drought, and my situation would have been 1,000 times worse than what I'm in, where I was in currently. So they were out. Packers.
You'd be hopping
Can't.
on the bandwagon like right.
Yeah,
It'd be the worst
that's too much of
timing
a
too.
bandwagon. Packers and 49ers. I'm not doing the whole if you can't beat them, join them thing. Not doing it.
You could have left hand up.
That was the only part of the consideration.
Left hand up. Who are we?
The Commanders.
See, come on now. You can't say you can't
That's a
get
great.
down with
It's a
that.
great chant.
It is.
I hate Patrick Mahomes, so I wasn't joining him.
Okay.
What is the other team? Oh, the Eagles
Lose
and
boys.
Commanders made sense. I'm just not joining divisional
rival.
rival. The Giants were in consideration just because it's another New York team and I like Brian Dable. Thick boys stay together. But Daniel Jones is a fucking terrible
The
quarterback.
loser.
And I low key did not want to join Lou in any sort of aspiration of life.
Wow. Shout
Yeah,
out Lou.
Shout out. I mean, if you look at it, me and Lou are against in everything. He's an Islander fan. I'm a Ranger fan. He's a Mets fan. I'm a Yankees fan. He's a Giants fan. I'm a Jets fan. Cowboys at the time, now Jets fan.
Mm.
We agree on the Knicks though, but we agree to disagree on the Knicks because I thought the OG Anunoby trade was horrible. They're
Well, you were
nine
just
and two.
wrong.
No, I'm totally wrong. I own up to it. They are 9-2 with him.
Left
They are
hand
an
up.
absolute wagon. Left hand up. I take full responsibility. Ever since he's been on the team, 9-2. I will say quickly, and RJ looked pretty good on the
Not that
Raptors.
good.
Not that good though. Not 9-2
They
good.
great. The Raptors have been kind of balling after
Have
everybody
been.
thought they were shot. They were selling off for to tank. So
Yeah.
shout out them.
Before we wrap things up, just want to shout out my college basketball team. USC Trojans. Fight on. Bronny James.
Wingate.
Just keep going. Just keep doing it, bro.
Keep having career days of 2 points, 1 board.
You know, everyone's giving him shit for it. Like, the guy just had fucking cardiac arrest. What do you want him to do? Drop 35 points?
Yeah,
What the
he's fucking
fuck?
Bronny James, man. Fuck. His
Everyone
dad
knows
would
Bryce,
have.
everyone knows Bryce Maximus is the truth. And I'm not going to sit here and not argue about that. Bryce Maximus is the truth.
I don't even know who the fuck that is, dude.
That's the middle son.
Okay. Why's his name Bryce Maximus?
That's his name, Bryce Maximus. BM.
Fucking shout out LeBron for having some of the worst names for his kids. Jesus Christ. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. That's a good
I'm gonna have a
note to
kid.
go
I'm gonna
out
have a
on.
kid. I'm gonna have a kid, and I'm gonna name him Tony Maximus.
Okay. Anthony Maximus Picano Jr.
Antoine Maximus.
So
That's a
you're not
sick fucking name.
Yeah, but you're not gonna
Antoine Maximus.
you're not gonna give him the fucking junior. You're just gonna name him
Nope.
Antwan instead.
Antoine Maximus.
Oh
That's
my
a
God.
fucking incredible name, Alec. Oh my God.
It's pretty electric. I can't lie. Jesus.
That's a great way to end it.
Yeah, fuck it. All right, we'll catch you guys next time. This was a good time. Thank you, Picano. Thank you.
Later, guys.